Luxury supercars plated in gold and private jets that look like flying hotels are just the day-to-day trivialities for a Saudi royal. But with a collective net worth estimated at $1.5 trillion, it's hard to imagine what things you can't do with money. Some of its members receive monthly allowances of $250,000, and yet most of their lifestyle is shrouded in mystery. How much of the House of Saud's lavish lifestyle is truth, and how much is just the media exaggerating? Let's discover that today. So let's begin with where it all started, in a quick trip back to the Middle East during the 18th century. Back then, the Ottoman Empire was expanding by conquering nearby Middle Eastern villages and cities. Just one village had never fallen under their control, as it was under the leadership of Muhammad ibn Sa'd. Muhammad ibn Sa'd allied himself with a religious group, the Wahhabi, helping the village rise to power in the kingdom of Al-Sa'd, and laying the foundation for the future Saudi state. This alliance endures to this day. Fast forward to the 19th century and the Ottoman Empire has taken over the kingdom of Al-Sa'd. A direct descendant of Muhammad ibn Sa'd was born to ride out of the desert and restore the house of Al-Sa'd. This was King Abdulaziz, the grandfather of many present-day Saudi princes. With 60 of his brothers, captured the provinces of the future Saudi Arabia and declared himself king. To keep the kingdom united, he married a daughter from every tribe, having more than 20 wives and siring 45 legitimate sons. And this is why the Saudi royal family is one of the largest royal families in the world, with over 15,000 active members. That's much larger than the British and Spanish royal families combined. He officially declared the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia on September 23, 1932. So how did the Saudi royal family get from a relatively new noble house to one of the richest in the world? Oil discovered in 1938. Abdulaziz invited foreign US prospectors in exchange for hundreds of thousands of dollars back then, conceding them some of the biggest oil fields on earth. The oil companies and Saudi government set up a joint enterprise that would later become the Arabian American Oil Company, better known as Aramco. But oil was just the stepping stone for the House of Saud, leveraging their newfound fortune to invest in everything they could set their eyes upon, be it real estate properties, technology, healthcare, finance, you name it, and they've probably invested their oil money into that industry. One of their biggest companies is the Kingdom Holding Company, with portfolios including Citigroup, News Corporation, and at some point even Twitter. Its founder and CEO is Prince Al-Walid bin Tal, a grandson of King Abdulaziz himself, called the Arabian Warren Buffett due to his multitude of investments. Forbes used to list him on their list of the richest people in the world almost every year, at least until the 2017 to 2019 Saudi Arabia corruption drive. Prince Al-Walid was then dropped from the world's billionaires list due to a lack of current data on his wealth. But back to the royal lifestyle. No royal family loves their gold as much as the House of Saud, evident in the way they add gold-plated features to, well, practically everything they own. Gold-plated MacBook Pros, gold-plated luxury cars, and even gold-plated planes. Gold is a given to a Saudi prince. Saudi billionaire Turki bin Abdullah, for instance, has a $22 million collection of cars. His crown jewel is the gold-plated Lamborghini Aventador SV. More on that later. As expected, all 15,000 members of the House of Saud get allowances, although not everyone receives the same amount. The closer they are to Abdulaziz's main line, the more money they get. That means his children get the lion's share, then his grandchildren, then his nephews, and then his grandnephews, and so on. The lowest amount any royal family member could get is around $800 to $1,000 a month. On the other hand, the princes and other immediate relatives receive around $250,000 and upwards. This inequality sometimes leads to internal conflicts within the family, leading to some members marrying their own cousins if they're closer to Abdulaziz than they are. Something highly frowned upon in their society. But that's not the only morally grey thing Saudi royals do. Their underground parties, where alcohol and other substances are practically never-ending, are well known for breaking many rules of their Muslim religion. Not that the royals care. Islam forbids the consumption of alcohol, and the entire country has severe bans on the commercialization of alcohol. No imports, no exports, and no production within Saudi territory. Even more shocking was the case of a particularly shopaholic princess, Nayef ben Abdulaziz. who once made headlines by booking 41 rooms for her 60 friends for half a year at the Shangri-La Hotel in Paris. She racked up a $7.5 million hotel bill and tried to run away without paying. She almost got away with it, but the French government seized 3 of her storage units filled with luxury goods worth $15 million as payback. She didn't go to jail, nor had to suffer any other punishments though. But just imagine if a commoner had done the same. Since they're highly strict delivering punishments to commoners who break the same rules as them, it's unsurprising that many of the House of Saad's royals are seen as unpopular in their own country. Anyways, the King of Saudi Arabia lives in one of the biggest palaces in the world, the Al Yamamah in the Saudi capital of Riyadh. This gargantuan chateau spans 4 million square feet. It's built with Italian marble floors and intricate ceilings and wall panels. Its amenities include a movie theatre, multiple swimming pools, a bowling alley, and a mosque. Just imagine having the equivalent of a church within your home. Also in Riyadh is located the Urga Palace, the office space for hosting the VIPs of the Saudi Arabian government, notorious for welcoming US ex-President Barack Obama when he visited the country. This one's so luxurious that even the Kleenex dispensers are plated in gold. After exploring the seemingly never-ending palaces for a while, the House of Saad's sizable art collection, which begins with traditional Islamic artwork and evolves into contemporary masterpieces. They have works by world-class artists Leonardo da Vinci, Pablo Picasso, Jeff Koons, and Takashi Murakami. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman dropped $450 million on Leonardo da Vinci's Salvator Mundi just to one-up his Qatari rivals, who also desired the piece. And what about their vehicles? Picture this: gleaming Rolls-Royces, sleek Lamborghinis, powerful Bugattis and elegant Ferraris, all meticulously customized to perfection. Luxury cars are a given, but most shocking is their collection of yachts, super yachts, and private jets. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman owns the $400 million super yacht Serene. It was known for years as one of the largest in the world, and it was only overtaken by another super yacht of Dubai royal family in 2006. This magnificent yacht has an internal seawater pool, game rooms, and an underwater viewing room. Another of these, Prince Abdulaziz, can accommodate 64 guests in luxurious staterooms that look like those of a 5-star hotel. It's one thing to own a private jet, and another to own a fleet of them, including a customized Boeing 747-400 that has been transformed into a flying palace. The jet cost Prince Al-Walid bin Talal $220 million, but he's also spent millions more to refurbish it to his tastes. The aircraft is now equipped with several spacious lounges with comfortable furniture decorated with gold and wood and lavish tables, a 14-seat dining room, a conference room, and 2 private bedrooms. Within, you'll also discover a prayer room and a small area with a grand piano. Prince Al-Walid also owns an Airbus A321 and a Hawker Siddeley 125. In recent years, Saudi Arabia has been undergoing significant social and economic reforms under the leadership of Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. The Vision 2030 plan aims to diversify the Saudi economy, reduce the country's dependence on oil to promote cultural and social changes, and also clean up their family name tarnished by years of excess and irresponsible aristocrats. After all, how did we get from the noble King Abdulaziz conquering cities to restore his kingdom to some of the most entitled royal families in the world? Many of these projects are backed up by the Crown's money, like the artificial city of Neom, with the world's first completely linear city, famously known as The Line, which we covered in this video right here. The House of Saad family is so disgustingly rich that even if all of its members founded a country for themselves, they'd still be among the top 15 richest countries in the world. No doubt that with time, more secrets of their lavish lifestyles will be revealed to the public.